Hi everyone. On the test, you'll probably see quite a few questions about equivalency, like which of the following are equivalent, select all that apply. So you'll see things like comparing fractions to decimals, comparing terms that are, combined and simplified, and ones like this where you have to multiply and follow the order of operations. So you need to would know which ones are equivalent. So here's some more examples, and these are simple examples, but some of them will be simple on the test, and I always want to start with the easy and then make it harder. So knowing that fractions and decimals, when they're the same, so the way to know that is, let's say you have 4 divided by 5, and you might have that memorized that it's 0.8, but let's say you don't have it memorized. The way to figure that out and make sure that these are equal, like let's say if it's asking you what's equal, and it's having a hard time reading my math here. Okay, let me do this again. It's hard to write neatly on this. 4 divided by 5 equals 0.8. Okay, so if you don't know how to do this already, and bear with me if this is, if you do know, I'll move on to the next topic soon, but a lot of people I work with don't know how to do this. So this is a fraction, right? 4 divided by 5. If we want to see if these are equal, this is how we would do it. We would put the 4 inside the house, the 5 on the outside. We put our decimal here and a 0 right here. 5 times 8 is 40. And the decimal needs to go right here because that's where it is right there. And that's a 0 right there. 5 times 8 is 40. So these are the same. So if they asked you which of the following is equivalent to 4/5 and they have 0.8 as an option, then that would be correct. Another one that would be correct would be if it's written as a ratio, 4 dot dot 5. That's a ratio. Okay, so that would be equivalent as well. Okay, not 4I5. That's not correct. So those are some examples of equivalent. They might also ask you something like to simplify. So let me show you 1 second. Not simplifying exactly, but they might ask you what's equal to this. So let's see if you have 4a 5b cubed, and let's say they ask which of the following is equal. Okay, I'm going to take it off of math right and just draw. Okay, so let's say we have it like this. Let's see which ones are equal. 2ab times 2b cubed. Okay, well, this is not going to be the same, right? Because we're going to do 2 times 2 is 4, ab to the 4th power. So we have 1a, and we have b to the 1st power and b to the 3rd power. When you multiply exponents, you actually add them. So b to the 1st power times b to the 3rd power is b to the 4th power. That's how you do that. So see how these are not the same. So we could also write this one as 20ab cubed. All right, and they would probably have something like that as one of the options. So I'll put that as B, and B would be correct. So A would be incorrect. Pardon my writing. It's really hard to write on these things. I'm getting a little better as time goes by. 20ab cubed. Okay. All right, what if they gave you this one? Let's see if this next one is right. I don't know why it's not letting me write the 3. There we go. Okay, so let's look at this one now. Let's say they gave us one like this. 4b squared times, and that should be a 2, times 5. I'm going to erase this and rewrite it so it looks more like a 2. 4b squared times 5ab. Let's do the math and see if these are equal or not. Okay, so we have 4 times 5, which is 20. So far that's good. Okay, we have a, so that's good. We have b squared times b. Remember that when we multiply exponents, we actually add them. So b squared times b to the first power, the first power is implied, okay, would be b cubed, b to the third power. So see, this would also be equivalent. So far, b and c would be equivalent. Let's do one more. Okay, so let's do this one and see if this would work or not. So we have 5 times 4, which is 20. That's good. But notice we have 20. We have two a's. A times a, again, is a to the first power times a to the first power. When we multiply exponents and they have the same base, we actually add them, right? 1 plus 1 is 2. So that would be 20a squared. So already I know this is not the same. B squared times b to the first power is b to the third power. Remember, because we add the exponents? So this one's not right. So D is not correct, and A is not correct. So B and C would both be equivalent. So that's some examples of finding equivalent numbers. And my course will teach you about this, and there's a little quiz at the end of it. You can get my course at coursesubjects.net. Or go to the direct link that I'll put in the email that I'm going to send out as well. So I hope that helps you understand equivalency between mathematical expressions, and I hope to hear from you guys soon. Thanks.